Oh, good Lord. Oh, good Lord. We bright today. Oh, shit. Camera quality looking decent today. Camera quality looking a little decent today, right? Hell yeah. It's got to make sure we on in this. Had some Wi-Fi issues earlier, so I couldn't go live earlier. Now we good. Though. We should be good though. We're about to get into this. We're about to get to some NBA coverage in a bit. I don't want to already start to sound smug and all that, right? I want to start off sounding smug and all that. Camera quality decent though. It's decent. It's decent. Let me. All right. Okay. All right. Yeah. I think we're good. Now. Think we finally good now. You know we had to do it. You know we had to do it, on. You know we had to do it, on. Yes, sir. You know that UM had to do it to him. You know that UM had to do it to him. You know that UM had to do it to him. You feel me? Hell yeah. Hold on. All right, yeah. All right, okay. Now we're good. Now I gotta get my I thought it was a prime day today. Apparently not. I think there's nothing on Prime, so I'm assuming this is a NBC type of night. Yeah, NBC. They're showing Jeopardy though right now. Fucking hell. Fucking L. What's good? What is good, my folk? What is good? I'm about to open up Excellent. About to open up X right here. Shit. They catching Mike Rabels in the gutter. Sheesh. They catching Rabes in the gutter. Rabes is in the gutter. Sheesh. Hold on. I completely forgot we're talking about rankings too in a bit. So not in a bit, but it's more so going to be spread upon out. Is there anything else happening in the rankings? Oh wait, women's MMA, right? Because Ricci. Okay, yeah. All right. First off, we're just gonna get right into this now. First off, we're gonna talk about is Michigan, right? We got about 40 minutes. A little bit around 40 minutes until tip off, until hate watching time, right? A little bit over 40 minutes. Few things to talk about, right? Michigan, right? Michigan ended up putting that ass whooping, right? Putting that good old fashioned American ass whooping on UConn, right? You could say it was close, right? You could say it was close. You could say Michigan was only able to pull ahead at the very end, right? You could say it was close, but at the same time, at the end of the day, UConn never led, right? UConn never led. UConn led, I think, once? I think they led like once. Yeah, it's pretty dominant performance, right? Pretty dominant performance out of the Michigan Wolverines. A lot of things that we talked about the other day, right? Eventually passed on to the next day in the next game, right? Or not the next day, the game later that day. Oh, they're hosting like Jeopardy leagues. Jeopardy Bar League. Oh, that's kind of hot. Whoa! What the fuck happened here, mate? Hold on. I might need to figure this out in a bit. Right? I might not actually even be able to go live. I'm not gonna lie. I might not actually even be able to go live today, which would be a travesty because I already have like a pretty pretty lengthy live ahead, right? Pretty lengthy live. Yo, I didn't peep that. It auto zooms. It autos. I'm looking at the corner right here. What the fuck? It auto zooms. That's pretty dope. That's pretty dope. That's pretty dope. I had no clue about that. I had no clue about that. I had no clue about that. Oh Lord, know yourself, know your worth. What a easy sheesh. They got show the Whataburger commercial right now. Holy fuck! I need to go to Whataburger. Shit, I need to go to Whataburger, bro. My fucking insides are fucking killing me, right? Not gonna get into why, right? You feel me? But pause. But yeah. So right. Go back to what we were talking about before I was rudely interrupted by the Wi-Fi, right? Yeah. So Michigan put that ass right, put that mustard on. You feel me? A lot of things that we're talking about from yesterday before the game did happening in the game, right? We did see that it was going to be close, right? Until it wasn't, right? Until it wasn't, and ultimately, once Michigan was able to get a good foothold on the lead, right? Yeah, UConn wasn't really close to coming back after that, right? It was belt to ass, that BT of A, right? That BTA that we always talk about and we always love. Feel me? And yeah, I mean, like we talk about like, the game planning, right? One matchup I was talking about the other day that I thought we were gonna see more of, we actually ended up didn't really see all that much. Was I was hoping to see more of like the Terrace Reed and more as Johnson matchup, right? And so it works both ways, right? It works both ways, right? And I kind of saw what Dan Hurley was trying to go with, right? Hurley was trying to go with mainly trying to keep Terrace with Mara, right? Because Terrace he's a lot bigger, right? He's a lot bigger, right? Mara's a lot taller, but in terms of like size and shit like that, yeah, Terrace Reed ultimately had that over Ademara, right? Is what it is, right? It is what it is. You feel me? But so the problem with that though, the problem with that is that so you have your most physical big man on Mara, right? You have your most physical big man on Mara, right? Who's guarding Morez? who's gonna guard Merez, right? And this is why I was hoping I get to see more of that matchup, right? Because on one side, right, you have Terrace Reed who got a couple good looks on Mara, but towards the second half wasn't really getting those good looks on Mara, right? And then and throughout the whole game, right, Mara was just like to start the game to finish the game. Mara was getting good looks. He was getting good looks from Terrace Reed, right? To start the game, he wasn't really hitting them. Right? He wasn't really hitting them, right? But gradually, we saw Mara get into like this, to the flow of things, right? He was able to start knocking down those little post hooks, the little post moves and all that, right? But that was going to be all day for Mara, right? That was going to be all day for Mara, right? Terrace Reed, he could only do so much to stop 7-3, right? 7-3. It's long, right? It's long. Pause. It's long, though. It's long. 7-3 is long. You feel me? It is long, right? It's a lot of ground to cover. A lot of ground to cover going up against someone that's 7-3, right? A lot of ground to cover. And yeah, so then it begs the question, who's guarding Merez? Kind of thinking about putting that on right here. Kind of thinking about, you know what? What do I have under it? Oh, I got my Arc'teryx. Never mind. Nah, I ain't trying to show off my Arc'teryx. I ain't trying to show off my Arc'teryx pants. Fuck that. Fuck that. Fuck that. Pay me a little bit. Yeah. I'm afraid I'm gonna rip my my Nike my little Nike pants. Afraid I might rip these. I fucking love these little Nike pants, right? Little Nike warm ups, right? So nobody really could guard Merez, right? Nobody could really guard Merez. Nobody really could guard Cadeau, right? That was a different issue though. That was a totally different issue. Nobody could guard Merez though, right? Ultimately, that was just because Merez, the way he gets buckets is he just pounds and pounds and pounds. Pause, but he pounds and he gets to the basket. He gets to the bucket, right? He gets to the bucket. He layup, right? Easy percentage shots, right? Higher percentage shots for Merez. It's just his game, though. It's just his game, right? He can hit a little bit from the outside, right? But it's just his game, though. It's just his game to hit those type of shots, right? Ultimately, just to hit those type of shots and to find those type of shots for him, right? It is what it is, though. It is what it is, and so the lack of a big body to put on someone like Merez Johnson, right? The lack of a big body to put on someone like that is very problematic, right? It's very problematic, right? Because just when you think that everybody's covered, right, you have a baby on him, right? You just have a baby on him. It is what it is. Just a little baby on him. So he was able to get his buckets, right? And then, so, right, we talked about it the other day too, right? A huge story was how was Cadeau gonna deal with the pressure of Solo Ball and Damari, right? Just heavy guard pressure, right? Well, he didn't. He didn't really. Yeah, Solo Ball and Damari. Hackers, right? They hacking the shit out of Cadeau, right? He dribbles the ball, right? They're right up on him, right? And they found out real quick why you can't guard someone like Cadeau right up on him, right? That's why Cadeau was able to get open threes, right? He's able to get open shots real easy, typically, Cadeau, because you're not really guarding him like chest to chest, right? And there's a reason why you don't guard Cadeau chest to chest, right? Because you guard him chest to chest, that dude's trying to get to the bucket, right? Like he can shoot it, right? He's been having to shoot it a lot more throughout the tournament, right? But the dude's getting to the bucket, right? He's trying to get to the bucket. That's ultimately his game, is getting to the bucket and dishing out, lobbing, whatever, right? He got that nice little floater game too, right? He get the floaters in. He turns the corner real fast, and he was able to get the layups too. It's just his game, though. It's just his game. So, yeah, all that pressure that they were trying to apply, just playing into what Cadeau usually wants to do. You're just giving into you're giving into temptation, brother. You're giving into temptations, and usually that's not a good thing. So, yeah, solo ball. Damari, right? The backcourt got into foul trouble like this. Like, it was real easy, and Damari even fouled out. He even fouled out. Ball was about one foul away from fouling out. Yeah, just defensive. Just a defensive disaster class from UConn, right? They're doing a good job of making us use out the shot clock, right? They're making us use out the shot clock. They're getting out to the shooters, right? Or they're getting out to everybody, right? And guarding up. However, you guarding up is what people like Morez and Cadeau want, because they're trying to get to the cup. They ultimately is trying to get to the cup. And all I'm saying is really is that if Yaxel was 100% healthy, sheesh. If Yaxel was healthy, sheesh. Some dangerous shit if Yaxel was healthy, man. Yaxel, we would have easily had 90. We would have easily had 90 if Sir Yaxel was healthy, right? That's not even into the fact that we only hit 2 threes upon the night, right? However, 2 threes were pretty huge, right? 2 threes came at a pretty huge time, right? I think it was either 2 or 3 threes that we hit total, but regardless, we weren't really hitting though. We weren't really hitting from the outside though. Yeah, regardless, we weren't really hitting from the outside though. But anyway. Yeah, so very dominant performance, right? Solo ball, Silas Damari, right? Solo ball came out hitting, right? He came out hitting. However, his choice in guarding Cadeau ultimately was, the downfall or the game plan around guarding Cadeau was just overall the downfall of UConn, right? Ultimately, they weren't going to win like that, right? They weren't going to win, right? Ultimately, when you game plan against Michigan, you're not winning. You're not going to win the way you are. You're not going to win the way you are, or what you're trying to win, right? It's not going to happen, right? Unless you're hitting, right, the whole way through, right? You can't stop. You can't stop hitting, right? You can't stop it. They were hitting in the first half, right? They're hitting the first half. In the second half, they went a little cold. They tried getting a little spark back, right? They tried getting a little spark back towards the end of the game, but I mean, like, as wise man Takashi 69 would say, you trying to like spark it up like it's an old marriage, man. Like, hang it up, blood. It's over. It's over, blood. It's over. Dropping a 6'9" quote. Dropping a 6'9" quote, right? Dropping a 6'9" quote. Yaxel didn't look healthy, right? It was pretty apparent he did not look healthy, but he didn't look that bad, right? He was defending, right? He was still able to get his defenses up, right? He was able to get his straps up, right? Wasn't really hitting a whole lot of shots though. Didn't really hit a whole lot of shots, but it what it is, right? It is what it is. Hope he excels in the next Hope he excels in the pros though. I'm seeing that Miami's already like have like apparently the reports coming out of Miami today were that they're locked in. They are locked in. They are locked in. They are locked in. Yeah, I'm gonna go get a hoodie. Fuck. For the little waters, for the little waters, for the little waters. So I'm about to make me some electrolytes. I'm gonna make me some electrolytes. For me. Feel me? Feel me? Feel me? Goddamn, like I have to fucking look at the news before fucking NBA game starts. Who the fuck wants to hear some liberal ass shit right here? Some liberal ass fucking shit. I gotta look at protest culture, right? I gotta look at protest culture. I don't know. Like I know it's big, right? I know protest culture is big, right? But the thing is about protest culture is that right, like and protesting in places like New York and like Washington, LA, right? Like places like that, like big cities. Okay, that makes sense, right? That makes a little sense, right? It makes a little sense to protest in big cities like that, right? But okay, I'll put it like this. I don't live in a big city, right? I do not live in a big city. I don't really live near a big city. So like protest culture, like where I live, like protesting where I live, to me that's stupid. To me that's stupid because like who the fuck is gonna like, you can't protest in a community. You can't protest like in a small community, right? Like shit, like that shit doesn't make any sense. That shit doesn't make any sense. Only for the fact that your voice might like your protest might actually reach some people in New York, right? Because there's people that live in New York, right? There's important people that live in New York, right? Same thing as like LA or like even like a place like Chicago, right? Like a bigger city. But like in like smaller cities though, I'm trying to think of just a random small city that's like nowhere near where I'm from. Like your protest in Wichita, Kansas, your protest in Wichita, Kansas. I don't know. I'm keeping it a buck. Your protest in Wichita, Kansas, it don't mean shit. It doesn't mean shit, really. It really doesn't mean shit. It really doesn't mean shit though. Or like your protest in oh fuck your protest in Wetumpka, Alabama. Your protest in Wetumpka, Alabama doesn't mean shit. It does not mean shit, right? It does not mean shit. Your protest in like maybe Austin might mean shit. Austin, Texas. Your protest in Austin, Texas might mean shit. But just those smaller communities that protest, it's kind of stupid. It's a little stupid, right? It's a little like I'm trying to think of like it was I thinking it was like a Courage the Cowardly Dog meme where like that old man like he's like yelling at like he's like geezer yelling at people. What the fuck am I looking at? Bro, my city is bringing furry culture to the libraries and shit to reach children. The children really be into furries like that? The children really be into furries like that shit? That type shit? They really be fucking with furries? I didn't know that. I thought furries was kind of like that kind of like an old man, like a creepy ass old man type of thing, right? I thought it was a creepy ass old man type of gig, but shit, all right. I guess furry culture really be reaching the children, I guess. No, what the fuck? I get no. What the fuck? That shouldn't even be that. No, that shouldn't even be like accepted. What the fuck? That's super weird. Furry culture is for the kids, or I don't know. Maybe it's just my twisted view on furry culture and like what I've seen on like Twitters and all that, and like Andrew McCutcheon and shit. Right. Speaking of furry, shout out Andrew McCutcheon. Shout out Andrew McCutcheon. Shout out the furry king, Andrew McCutcheon. He started off pretty decent. He started off his year pretty decent, right? Like he was kind of like his career was kind of hanging on like a very thin thread, and then like he randomly gets a contract with the Rangers, and I don't know, he's kind of like one of the few good things going on with the Rangers this year, right? Like the Rangers kind of had a pretty shitty start to their season, but I don't know. He's been kind of one of their bright spots. Bro, what the fuck? I was talking about the national championship game, then I went to protest culture, and then I went to furries, and then I went to Andrew McCutcheon and the fucking Rangers. Life's crazy. Life be, especially nowadays. Life is fucking crazy. Right? Right. People out there still can't accept that Michigan just they're just a national powerhouse now, right? They're just a national powerhouse. I'd be mad, right? I'd be mad if I'd be mad seeing a university like Michigan who went through kind of the things that they went through this past couple of months in their football program, having been so successful in basketball, right? I'd be mad too. I'd be mad, right? Even though they're totally unrelated things, right? Totally unrelated people dealing with these programs, right? Dusty May. Thank God for Dusty May. Thank God for Dusty May. Thank God for Dusty motherfucking May. Thank God for Dusty May. Thank God for Dusty May. Thank God for Yaxel and Andy Bo. I think tomorrow I'm gonna go on a rant about how AOC is a good person. Because that's like back to back. It's like kind of back to back. Was it last stream? I think it was a stream, but no, it was last stream, right? I kind of said I don't even remember what the fuck I said. It was kind of oh right, I was talking about conservatives and no, I was talking about Republicans and liberals being like some of the stupidest people alive. Fuck! I need a. been looking at this shit for like 30 fucking minutes. This shit looked horrible. I mean, it still doesn't look that much better, but like, it still didn't look that much better. Fuck. All right, yeah. Last fucking thoughts, right? So Michigan ended up winning the national championship, right? I said that like probably 30 times, right? So what does that mean going for the future, right? What does that mean for the future of the Wolverines next year, right? Ultimately, we see we're gonna see Yaxel go to the league, right? We're gonna see Yaxel go to the league. We're gonna see Morez go to the league, right? I'm seeing Mara in lottery talks also, as well as Yaxel. I'm seeing both Mara and Yaxel in lottery talks, which is kind of crazy. I'm thinking Yaxel again. I don't think Yaxel necessarily is going to be a. Well, I do think he has a better chance than Mara, though. So. Right. To me, they're both going in the teens. They're both of them are gonna be somewhere in the teens, right? And I got Morez somewhere like in the 20s. The 20s. Morez is gonna offer some really good like if he goes in the 20s, like I'm thinking he does, and he goes to a playoff team, that's gonna be a huge boost. That's gonna be big. He's gonna be big for a playoff team. Adding a Morez Johnson, he's gonna be fucking big for a playoff team. The intensity, the defense. Yo, this motherfucking news network is on some bullshit. What the fuck am I looking at right here? Done saw some dork at a golf course, right? And then like it transitioned into fucking Bristol. Hey, ain't the Masters this weekend? Ain't the Masters this weekend, right? I'm not really much of a golf. I'm not really gonna be much of a golf content creator, but Georgia. That commercial's fire though. The commercial is fire. The Georgia. Georgia. That shit's kind of funny. Fuck, I got like completely off topic, right? So we got 3 first rounders going into the draft this year, right? I'm assuming it's just gonna be those 3, right? Especially because Cadeau already announced that he's gonna be returning next year, right? We have Cadeau next year. I'm assuming we're not gonna be getting LJ Kaysen back next year because he's just scheduling his surgery like right about nowish. And then on top of that, yeah, we're gonna have Trey McKinney, and I'm thinking if he's smart, and he sees the vision and sees how we've been building this team going into next year, right? If he realizes how we've been building this team going into next year, right? Expecting Will Schletter to stay. I'm not saying that his role is going to be expanded or anything going into next year, but yeah, he's going to have a role. Safe to say, Buddy is going to have a role. He's going to have a role for a little minute, right? Whoa. I thought some little crazy shit was about to happen. Natty hitting on. But I dare want the news to be. I dare want the news to be. Not that I don't keep up with the news and shit, but like it's just like dog. I ain't trying to watch this shit. Obviously, right? No, I'm a big Twitter user too. So like Twitter is genuinely a news app. Twitter is just a news app. It is genuinely a news app. So we've got about I'd say about 10 minutes until we start covering shit. We got about like 10 little minutes till we start covering shit. Yeah, that was pretty much all I really want to say about the Michigan game last night. The Michigan going into next year, right? Because our recruiting class is a whole lot of guards and wings, right? Not really a whole lot of bigs in that department, right? We still got to see what the transfer portal does bring for us as well, but yeah, ultimately we're gonna end up seeing what happens and what's gonna end up happening. Yeah, ultimately we're gonna end up seeing what ends up happening and what's and whatnot, right? Now, so there's talks about this being one of the best Michigan team of all time, right? And I mean, you can't argue with it. You really cannot argue with it, right? We put up almost around the same amount of points per game as we did the previous time we won the championship, right? We put up more, in fact, actually. And then on top of that, right, we were just dominant, right? It was just dominant performances from the start of the tournament to the Final Four, right? And even if the last game wasn't as dominant, right? It wasn't as dominant. It was a bad game, right? It was a bad game and whatnot, right? We still almost won that motherfucker by almost 10 points. We still almost won that motherfucker by almost 10 fucking points. Right? Oh, I'm exaggerating. It was by 6, but we won by 6. But at the end of the day, though, end of the day, it's the end of the day, right? It's the end of the day. It's the end of the season. Ended up winning. And yeah, we ended up kicking that ass, right? We ended up whooping that ass. And yeah. One of the best Michigan teams of all time. Dusty May already starting his Kirk Cigneti era, right? And yeah, ultimately starting his Kirk Cigneti era. Expecting a pretty good team next year, right? It was we got a pretty good recruiting class coming in, right? A lot of 5 stars, right? And then yeah, a lot of guards coming in for next year, right? We're still gonna have we have like our next 2 years of starting point guards like locked, pretty much locked, because we're gonna have Cadeau next year, right? And even if he does leave, right, I think he would only have 1 more year. As a matter of fact, I think he would only have 1 more year left to play with us, unless he gets like a waiver or some shit, right? I believe he's gonna have only 1 more year left to play with us. So even when he's gone, right, we're gonna have Kaysen, right? Kaysen will be ready to fill in the shoes, right? Unless somebody else is able to take that starting point guard spot from going from the team next year, right? Maybe like a backup or whoever, right? That doesn't go one and done. That doesn't end up going in one and done, right? Yeah. Ultimately, a lot of good things going on for the Michigan program. Michigan program as a whole, a lot of good things going on for it, and especially for the Michigan basketball program, right? The Michigan basketball program looks the brightest out of every sport that we have. It looks the brightest. Even though we got a monster at fucking quarterback, though. We got a fucking demon at quarterback. You feel me? That's all I gotta say. What do we got to say, folk? All we got to say, folk. And yeah, that is about it for the Wolverines. The Wolverines is Little Rain, right? That's about it. That's about it, right? It's about it. It's about it. It's about it. There's like a short period of time before the game, and I mean, I think we've covered pretty much everything, right? Yeah, I mean, there's like a short period of time before the game, and from where we are right now. So I mean, shit. Sheesh. Damn. Oh shit, bro. So I was thinking when I read this like in the middle of like the Michigan rant, and I stopped talking for a little bit because I read this shit, right? So yeah, so Mike Vrabel was he was seen at a luxury hotel in Arizona, getting a little, getting a little frisky with a little reporter, right? Getting a little frisky with a little female reporter, and yeah, so page 6, right? Page 6 was doing some digging, right? Getting their little nosy asses on, getting into their TMZ era, right? Get into their TMZ era, get into their what is it? The shade room era, right? Get into their shade room era as well. Talk about their spy got multiple pictures of this shit too, with the both of them getting a little cozy together, right? Bro, Mike Vrabel is married, bro. That dude is married. That dude is married and has been married for like a minute too. Like a fat minute. That's fine shit right there too. Yeah, a fat minute, right? A fat minute. I said fine shit. She might be a little. Hold on. Now I don't really discriminate the age, right? I don't really discriminate the age, right? Do not discriminate age at all. You feel me? But good lord, this bitch looked like Jennifer Gardner. This bitch looked like a prime Jennifer Gardner. Oh shit. Oh shit. Vrabel knew what the fuck he was on, right? He knew what the fuck he was doing and shit. Yeah, so apparently Shorty is also married, right? And apparently is married to a Shake Shack executive. So yeah, Shorty already rich. Shorty is already rich, despite the fact that she's a reporter, right? I don't know how much reporters get paid though. Don't know how much reporters get paid exactly, but Shake Shack executive sounds like he got some money bags though. Sound like he got the money bags though. Damn. Damn, no, that is crazy. That is motherfucking crazy. Damn, they're talking about that is motherfucking crazy. Yeah, now so now we're in pre-coverage for Hornets and Celtics. Now we're in pre-coverage. Okay, 2 more minutes. Yeah, 2 minutes left until until we're in game time, until we're in prime time, game time. You know what? I'll shortly go over this because I was trying to. I kind of joked about it in the description the other day, right? And just didn't talk about it, right? I kind of joked about it in the description the other day, and yeah. So the other day, was it yesterday? Yeah, it was literally yesterday. Yesterday in the morning, we had. So yesterday we had. They're showing Colin Knueppel. I was about to flip out the camera already. Yeah, right. Angel Reese got traded to Atlanta, right? They traded Angel fucking Reese to Atlanta. Angel Reese is going to be playing in Atlanta. The funniest part about this too is that the Hawks are probably gonna outright make the playoffs this year. They ain't gonna be shit compared to what Angel Reese is about to be in Atlanta. Angel Reese in Atlanta is like a match made in heaven. Where like I don't know how to explain it. I don't know how to explain it without sounding like an asshole, right? Don't exactly know how to explain it without sounding like an asshole, but yeah, I mean it just seemed like I mean I thought Chicago was a good fit. Right? I thought Chicago, like the city of Chicago, was a good fit, right? But Atlanta, holy shit. Holy shit. Holy shit, right? That's probably the best fit for. That's probably the best fit for her. I'm not gonna lie. That's probably the best fit for her. The only other place I could probably think of besides Chicago or Atlanta that'd be fucking badass for her to be in would be Houston, right? But Houston's franchise isn't coming until like I don't next year, like 2 years from now, right? Yeah. Yeah, but one thing that I do say though that I do want to say though is that I'm not knocking the trade, right? I'm not knocking the trade, right? I mean, in my opinion, right? In my opinion, I think it's a win-win, right? I think it's a win-win, right? Angel, right, has been asking for a trade, right? So, I mean, she gets a trade, right? She gets a trade, right? She gets what she wants, right? And gets to go to Atlanta, right? I'm pretty sure Atlanta was like I would imagine going to Atlanta would be something that she probably made it a point to do. She made it a point to try to push to go to a city like Atlanta. But I mean, so people are making it seem like that Chicago didn't really get shit, right? Chicago didn't really get shit in that it was like a total robbery, right? And I would disagree with that, or at least in my opinion, I would disagree with that. In my opinion, because they got 2 first-round picks, right? They got 2 first-round picks. Now, granted, right? Granted, the argument is that Atlanta's going to be a playoff team, right? That's the argument, right? Um, and I mean, it's not guaranteed. It's not guaranteed. You still got to make the playoffs, right? You still got to make the playoffs, right? Because you look at a team like Orlando, right, who makes that Desmond Bain trade, and they're thinking that, oh shit, I mean, like the picks aren't going to matter because we're going to be a playoff team, right? And then a whole year from then comes, right? And then we're like about nowish, right? We're in the present, right? We're about nowish. That trade don't look so good now. That trade it don't look so good. It don't look so good. So Yeah. I mean, 2 first-round picks, especially for a league like the WNBA, who doesn't have a lot of teams. They're still adding teams, right? They don't got a lot of teams. So yeah, no, I do think that helps out their case definitely. Like I know like these WNBA drafts are like really short like the cream of the crop is at the very top. The cream of the crop is at the very top. It's gonna be really hard to score a dub like later on the draft, right? Like Sonia Citrons, right? The Citrons aren't exactly guaranteed, right? You still gotta A scout, B develop, right? Yeah, the Citrons aren't really for sure's, right? Um, I mean, 2 first-round picks, right? Two first-round picks in a league with not that lot of teams, right? A team where like, and at a league where like if you miss the playoffs, right? Them picks is looking a little meaty now once you miss them playoffs, right? Picks is looking a little meaty. Them picks is looking a little nice. Picks is looking a little nice. Shit, we're finally getting into some intros now. We're finally getting into some player intros now for the Celtics. Game about to start. A little bit of a background, right? Because we're gonna be getting to this topic throughout the stream, right? A little bit of a background, right? It says Knueppel hate watch, right? It says Knueppel hate watch, right? I do gotta remind y'all what this is, right? I do gotta remind y'all what this is, right? I was so close to wearing the shirt today. I'm thinking about it now. I'm gonna put on the shirt. I'm gonna put on the shirt. People saw what I was already wearing before, right? I had that. I was wearing the USA jersey, right? The USA jersey. So embarrassing. So embarrassing to wear nowadays. I wanted to go on a whole ass, or yeah, that's next towards like the end of next week. Going on a little bit of a vacation away from streaming, and solely based off of what the fuck Team USA has done to my mental health. Because watching that team is utterly embarrassing, right? And then I'm gonna have to get ready to watch this team in the fucking summer, right? And I have my whole energy on that fucking team too. A lot of my energies for that fucking team too, that Team USA team, because I believe that they can do big things, right? I believe they can do big things. And then you have like Christian Pulisic on fucking dating apps all over the fucking world. This dude Christian Pulisic lost his girl, and then just all of a sudden is now just stuck in a doo-wop Kane edit. I lost my girl, I can't even feel. I ain't myself, am I really here? I lost my girl, am I really here? We about to get into tip-offs right here. Right? Oh, this is the. I don't think I really even showed the shirt really fully, right? This is the shirt, right? I'm saying you see it. You see it. You see what this is, right? You see what this is. You see what's on my wrist, right? You see what's on my wrist. You see what this is, right? I respect that Knueppel was a close little friend to Cooper, right? But yeah, they're taking everything we fucking worked for, right? Trying to take everything we worked for, as we're seeing Kita and Diabate. What the fuck are they doing on the tip-off? Fucking embarrassing tip-off as Boston wins the tip-off. Derek White has the ball, and we are live on coverage, right? Coast to Coast Tuesday. And backdoor for Jaylen Brown starts the scoring as he catches Miles Bridges sleeping. Miles Bridges now with the ball on top of the key. Diabate on the wing. Diabate looking for B. Miller. B. Miller sees Knueppel. Knueppel gets it out to B. Miller. Knueppel now with the rock. Knueppel driving. Nipple with the travel. The nipple with the fucking travel. How about we dribble the fucking ball next time, Nipple? Boston now with the ball. Boston looking for Tatum. Tatum now top of the key. Tries to get it to Brown. Brown unable to receive the pass cleanly. Brown now driving in. Pull back jumper. Unable to get there to go. Rebound Sam Hauser. Sam Hauser needs to pull that shit. And Sam Hauser does not get that to go. Rebound Miles Bridges. Heads it out to LaMelo. LaMelo with the pull up. 3, and that's good. LaMelo ball with the pull up Lil J. Pull up Lil J from the left center of the 3-point line. Couple feet off of the 3-point line. As Keita gets the easy bucket off of a poor defended dribble handoff. LaMelo now with the ball. Brandon Miller with the ball. Miles Bridges now pulling it for 3. Unable to get it to go. Rebound, Jaylen Brown. Jaylen Brown now bringing the ball up the court with LaMelo guarding him. LaMelo, too little. And kick out to Sam Hauser. Sam Hauser unable to get the 3-pointer to go. Rebound, Miles Bridges. Miles Bridges now taking it to the cup. Looked like he got fouled, and he gets the bucket to go. No foul. Looked like he got fouled, but no foul was called there. 5-4 Hornets up on the Celtics now. Derek White with the ball. Now sees Keita in the post. Keita getting doubled in the post. Keita misses the first layup. Is actually able to get his rebound and dunks it. Keita looking nice. LaMelo with a pump fake 3. Unable to get that to go. Rebound Sam Hauser. JT with the ball. JT with a nice spin move on B. Millie. JT with the driving kick to Sam Hauser. Unable to get that one to go. Derek White with the rebound. Gets it back to Sam Hauser. Hauser gets it out to Jaylen Brown. Jaylen Brown unable to catch the damn ball. Jaylen Brown too casual of a too casual trying to receive the ball. Miles Bridges now bringing up the ball for the Hornets. Miles Bridges now a double screen action for LaMelo. LaMelo is able to get an open 3, gets that one to go. 8-6 now. Hornets are up. I don't give a shit if the Hornets win as long as somebody don't win. As long as somebody has a little shitty game, could give a shit less. Diabate picks Jason Tatum's pockets. Diabate unable to get a hold on the ball. However, Sam Hauser pokes it out of bounds, and it will be Hornets ball. Wow, look at the decision making off of Jason Tatum. Throw into Diabate. Diabate to LaMelo. LaMelo to Bridges. Bridges back to LaMelo. LaMelo on the top of the key with the runner driving inside. Gets that to go. LaMelo with a pretty good start to this game. LaMelo scoring all but one bucket. That other bucket being from a Miles Bridges layup. And Jason Tatum with his own drive-in layup is good. 10-8. As Knueppel on the fucking corner 3 gets that to go. Jason Tatum's fucking wincing like a little whore. Guard up, JT. What the fuck are you doing? Derek White with the cut to the middle of the paint and then is able to get that to Sam Hauser to the corner for 3. Jason fucking Tatum still grabbing his fucking eye. Get him the fuck out if he's going to keep bitching about his fucking eyelid. Brother, he keeps fucking doing this shit. Dribble handoff gets B. Miller an open 3, unable to get that to go. Rebound by Miles Bridges. Miles Bridges gets it to Diabate. Diabate turns it over. And a corner 3 pump fake. Now takes the shot. Derek White unable to get that to go. Keita with the rebound. Trash bucket for Keita. LaMelo off of a screen to a top of the key 3. Unable to get that to go. Rebound, Jaylen Brown. Jaylen Brown with the ball. Jaylen Brown driving. Gets to the block. Puts it up. Unable to get that one to go. Rebound by Diabate. Diabate gets that to Bridges, who gets it to LaMelo. LaMelo now bringing the ball up. LaMelo looking for the play. Knueppel driving. Very slowly. Knueppel finds corner 3 for LaMelo Ball, who very elegant play design too, because it was a little flare screen, right? A little flare screen from B. Miller. Little flare screen. LaMelo quietly fades to the corner, able to get an open 3. JT pushing off of LaMelo. JT with a very tough layup attempt. Unable to get that to go, but Keita with another trash bucket. Keita putting up, how many is that for Keita? Right, 8 points for Keita already. LaMelo with a driving runner. What the fuck with the driving runner? Gets that one to go. That was a very nice driving runner from LaMelo. LaMelo with 13 already to start the game. Keita now with the ball in the post. Keita gets it out to Sam Hauser in the corner. Hauser misses the ball, gets his own rebound, finds Brown on the wing. Brown gets that one to go, ties it up at 18 apiece. Yeah, these offensive rebounds have been really kicking the Hornets' ass to start the game. Really been kicking their ass to start the game. LaMelo with a double screen to a wing 3, unable to get that to go. And Miles Bridges gets the rebound, throws it off Keita's shoe, and it will be a inbound from the baseline for the Hornets coming off of the commercial break. We are in commercial break. Commercial break, 18 up. Both teams are tied. What the fuck am I looking at? I love ballpark food, right? I love ballpark food, even though I don't really go to a whole lot of games outside of like Astros, right? I love ballpark food, right? I definitely want to go to some Astro game this year in particular. I definitely do want to go to one of those. However, it would probably have to end up being like in July or some shit, because that World Cup gonna take a lot of my time. I'm not gonna lie, that World Cup gonna take a lot of my time. But yeah, I definitely do want to go to some ballparks, right? I saw the other day that the Colorado Rockies debuted their 2-pound hot dog. Their 2-pound hot dog called Glizzilla, right? Yeah, a whole lot of pause right there. But yeah, I'm taking a look at right here. I'm taking a look at this Atlanta Braves 7-inch burger. Major pause. A 7-inch burger called the Bat Flip. This shit looked like it had got a whole lot of bullshit on it. Holy fuck. Let me read some of these ingredients. So it's loaded with 2 pounds of seasoned beef patties, right? It look from the picture, it looking like it got 2 patties, right? Looking like it got 2 patties. They look big as fuck too, so it's not just like some smash patties. Like, no, they look thick as shit too. So I'm guessing a pound each, because it looks like there's only 2 of them. Yeah, 2 pounds of beef patties, right? Braised short rib. Yeah, short rib in between. It looks. Wait, is the rib? No, the rib is on top of both the patties, right? Braised short rib, crispy pork belly. The pork belly is like on the very top. Melted cheese on top of the patties. Crunchy onions also on the top portion. Crunchy onions, lettuce, tomato, and a fried egg on a toasted brioche bun. 7-inch burger. That's a whole lot of pause right there. A whole lot of pause. Whole lot of pause right there. Holy fuck. God bless. Burger looked big as fuck. Big as fuck burger. I thought it was going to be a baseline, but however, it is a sideline inbound for the Hornets. Sideline inbound for the Hornets. A lot of subs being made. Mainly as a Brandon Miller runner is good to go. Mainly the 2 subs for the Hornets was Diabate for Cockbrenner. Diabate for Cockbrenner, and I'm believing that's supposed to be Kobe White. Am I supposed to be looking at Kobe White here? I don't know. As Miles Bridges gets fouled on the shots, and he will be shooting 2 free throws. 2 free throws coming up for Miles Bridges. 2 free throws coming up for Miles Bridges. Miles Bridges gets the first one to go. My bad. Sion James. Sion James also came in for Knueppel. Also came in for Nipples. Right now we're seeing Grant Williams coming into the game for the shooting Miles Bridges. Or no, LaMelo Ball. Grant Williams coming in for LaMelo Ball. LaMelo Ball now off the court as a beautiful push off from Jaylen Brown gets the mid-range bucket to go. Beautiful push off from Jaylen Brown gets that to go as the I was about to get into the subs for the Celtics because they made a lot, right? Basically subbing out their whole starting lineup, right? Subbing out Sam Hauser, subbing out Jason Tatum, subbing out Keita, and subbing out who the fuck is that last starter, right? Right, but in the game we have Nikola Vucevic, Peyton Pritchard, and Derek White. Subbing out Derek White. In the game we have Nikola Vucevic, Peyton Pritchard, Baylor Sherman, and Jordan Walsh. As Jordan Walsh gets the rebound off of the LaMelo Ball, air ball, Pritchard to Vucevic to Sherman, Back to Vucevic. Vucevic with a post hook, unable to get that to go. Rebound by Grant Williams. We have Brandon Miller bringing up the ball. Brandon Miller gets it out to Grant Williams. Grant Williams with a wing three-pointer and gets that one to go for Grant Williams. Grant Williams hitting wing three-pointers in 2026. Love to see that. Jaylen Brown with a beautiful fake. Fakes the shit out of Sion James and Kalkbrenner, unable to get the turnaround jumper, though, as that turnaround jumper is a foul. Back then, to this day, and in the future, Grant Williams is an ugly-ass motherfucker. As now in the game, we have coming into the game, we have Josh Green coming in for Miles Bridges. Josh Green coming into the game for Miles Bridges. I do this commentary. I'd be like in and out of a what the fuck is his John Anik voice. In and out of a John Anik voice. Sion James now with the ball. Gets it to Brandon Miller. Brandon Miller with the ball, receiving two screens from Kalkbrenner. Kalkbrenner was trying to secretly get a flare screen off of a Grant Williams fade, and Grant Williams sinks in the wing three, another wing three, as a three on the other end from Peyton Pritchard misses, but a foul is called on the floor as Jordan Walsh was looking for a rebound. However, Grant Williams seems to have enforced him the other way. Yo, Grant Williams, right? I'm not the prettiest. I'm not the prettiest at all, right? I'm definitely not the prettiest dude in the buck, but yeah, no, Grant Williams is ugly as shit, though. He ugly as shit. Remember, there was like a. So there was. Oh fuck! Well, when was it? Remember the clip of Grant Williams? Right, he showed up to the. This was him when he was a Maverick. He showed up to the Dallas Wings game and he tried getting the number of Ariki Agumawale. He tried getting Agumawale's number. Ariko Agumawale, I don't know if you know who she is, but she plays for the Dallas Wings, right? Guard mate of Paige Beckers. Gets buckets. Gets buckets is really all you need to know about Agumawale. Gets buckets, knows how to get buckets, and is able to get buckets in a multitude of different ways. But like he posted up like post game, right? And like went over to talk to her and shit, right? The dude had like fuck, how do I explain? Like the dude was dude right here. Dude had like you saw it, like he had like a phone like this, right? He had a phone like this, right? You know when you got a phone like this, right? Or see, because I never was like this though. I never was like this, but yeah, I mean he had a phone like this, right? Ultimately, when you're doing that, right, you're looking for a number, right? I was never really looking for numbers like that, right? That was never really my forte of getting numbers, right? I'm not spitting my. I'm not gonna give out my playbook. My playbook could get me banned. My playbook could get me banned. I get banned giving out my playbook. I play unethical hoops. I'll just say that I play unethical hoops when it comes to the women, to the game, the women game, right? I play heavy unethical hoops, right? It is what it is, right? It is what it is. What the fuck are we? What the fuck are we looking at here? What are we looking at here? Looking at Anaheim Angels throwbacks. What are we doing? What? Young, play the fucking game. All right, now we're back to the game, right? Dribble handoff for Vucevic. Gets Jaylen Brown a open look. Unable to get that to go. Sion James with the rebound. Sion James dribbling the ball up to courts. Nipples with the three. Unable to get that to go because somebody was actually guarding him. Nipples unable to hit when somebody is guarding him. Jaylen Brown, on the other hand. I said hand and at the same time. Jaylen Brown, on the other end, gets a post hook. Unable to get that to go. Jaylen Brown taking a lot of weird, aggressive, but weird shots. Ryan Kalkbrenner. A dribble handoff to Nipples. Nipples gets it out to Sion James. Is that fucking Grant Nelson with a heat check? Is that a heat check from Grant Nelson? Yeah. Heat check from Grant Nelson, unable to get that to go. Rebound from the Hornets sets up another Knueppel three where somebody's guarding him. And it seems like Knueppel can't hit threes when people are guarding him, right? That is the story of his career so far in the league. Wing 3-4. Vucevic unable to get that to go. Rebound by Sion James. Sion James bringing the ball up the court. Grant Nelson was about to shoot that motherfucker. Oh, shit. Double screen from Kalkbrenner. Sion James with the runner. Unable to get the runner to go. Rebound from the Celtics. And a coast-to-coast for Peyton Pritchard. Unable to get that to go. He Euroed into a wide open, uncontested reverse layup. Unable to get that to go. Nipples now with the ball. Nipples on the logo. Nipples having some trouble with pressure on him. Nipples need to give up that rock. Drive for Nipples. Gets it out to Jay. I keep thinking Jalen Green. No, it's Josh fucking Green. He was a fucking Maverick, and I used to watch his shit all the time. 3 for Josh Green is good. You ever seen I recommend you watching a Josh Green highlight tape. Josh Green has a nasty highlight tape. As Peyton Pritchard is fouled behind the 3-point line. A reach-in foul for Sion James with 4 seconds left. Does that eliminate the shot clock? Eliminates the shot clock. Boston, 4 seconds left. Wait. Was it moving? Oh, no. Yeah. Reach in. 4 seconds left for Boston in the first quarter. Getting that ass beats. Step back 3-4. Jaylen Brown unable to get that to go. 11-point lead to start the game for the Hornets. Fuck! The Nippler don't have a lot of points though. So it is what it is though. Is what it is. The Nippler. The nipple fuck. The nipple fuck. Damn, I'm seeing a lot of people post this FIFA World Cup Lego trophy. The Lego trophy looks sick. The Lego trophy looks, bro. The fucking, bro. That Mike Vrabel shit is fucking crazy. That Mike Vrabel shit is crazy. The dude knew that he was gonna be in the limelight for like a minute, right? Because he married her before before like the prime of his NFL career. Married his wife before the prime of his NFL career, right? Gets into coaching immediately after, right? And then so gets into coaching immediately after, stays in the limelight, and yeah, he like waited until she was out of her prime. Thinking more so, I'm thinking I'm gonna give my Knueppel and flag take at the halftime of this game. I think I'm gonna give my take on that game towards like the halftime, right? But ultimately, we'll see. Right, we'll end up seeing what happens, though. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Whoop that tree! 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 Kind of do want to talk about wrestling in a certain or we'll find time. We'll find time for wrestling, right? Probably do it in the halftime of the next game potentially, but yeah, we'll see what about wrestling as Hornets game is back on. We have Grant Williams in the post looking for a wide open or not a wide open Knueppel because Payne Pritchard gets a hand up. Payne Pritchard gets a hand up. Knueppel unable to hit it. And then fucking Payne Pritchard hits one back at his fucking face. Back at his fucking fridge protector milk face. Love to see it. Knueppel misses a shot in the paint. Misses a jumper in the paint. Rebound from the Celtics. What the fuck? As Jason Tatum is able to bait Diabate for 3 free throws. That was a horrible call. I'm not gonna lie, that was a horrible call. Well, horrible in the sense that Diabate was so close to that. Yeah, no. What that shit look like. 3 easy free throws coming up for Jason Tatum with the potential of making this a 5-point game. 3 easy free throws coming for Jason Tatum to make this a 5-point game as he hits the first 2 free throws. 6-point game. Hits 2 free throws. We have burgers done and ready in the living room. As he hits all 3 free throws, we have burgers done and ready in the living room. I will be getting some of that. How you doing? Be getting some of that later on at the halftime. LaMelo. Very long 3. Unable to get it to go. Offensive rebound for Diabate. Gets it back to LaMelo. LaMelo lays it up. For LaMelo. 7-point game. D White, Derek White with the ball. Derek White getting a double screen from Keita and Jason Tatum. Jason Tatum with a wild ass lob for Keita. Who the fuck does Jason Tatum think Keita is? Fucking Wemby. That was a crazy ass lob. Inbound though for Boston off of the foul on the floor. Tatum now. Tatum with Tatum on the wing. A cutting Sam Hauser as he drops Knueppel. Knueppel can't stay in front of Sam Hauser. We love to fucking see that, folks. Nipples gets it to Miles Bridges. Miles Bridges is fouled on the shots from Peyton Pritchard. Knueppel can't guard Sam Hauser. Fucking love to see that shit. Love to see that shit. 2 free throws coming up for Miles Bridges. RTB misses the first free throw. RTB. RTB with the next free throw. RTB unable to get both free throws to go. I feel like James, when I step back. I feel like Dame and James when I step back. Peyton Pritchard with the ball. Peyton Pritchard finds Sam Hauser in the corner. Sam Hauser dribble mid-range, unable to get it to go. Rebound from that. Who the fuck is that on the court? Because he's about to shoot a 3, and he bricked almost airballed it. Yo, who? Out of the loop for a second. I'm out of the loop for a second. Who is that brother right there? Who is that brother? And what a fucking brick from Jason Tatum. Holy brick from Jason Tatum. That was a terrible, terrible shot from Jason Tatum. I feel like Dame or James when I step back. Oh, I forgot Pat Connaughton was on this team. That's Pat Connaughton. I forgot he was on this team. Melo gets it to RTB. RTB misses both of his free throws. However, he hits a wing 3 on the next possession. 2026 NBA basketball for you folks. He has 6 rebounds and 7 points. And Keita tried getting it to Bridges tried getting it to Jason Tatum in the post. However, they're saying that it is Miles Bridges who touched it last. I took a couple of science classes in high school. Scientifically, that doesn't make any sort of sense. Yeah. Foul. Okay, that was what I was saying. A foul is a little bit better. And a draw-up play for a Jason Tatum layup. What the fuck was that? That looked like a delayed game from Jason Tatum. Oh yeah. And we're fighting. And we are fighting. Diabate and Keita, we are fighting. Diabate and Keita. Starting centers going at it. Diabate is mad from a delay game earlier on from the play right before that didn't get called. The call. Vaughn's trying to argue that he's trying to argue that the other was a delay game. Whoa. Okay, so now they showed a replay of what started it. Shit, it seemed like Jason Tatum was trying to start some shit with Diabate. JT looked like he was trying to start some shit with him, right? Because it started with the potential delay game, right? They came back from the other end of the court, right? And Diabate gets in that post, right? And Tatum starts hugging like he's one of them dudes, right? One of them dudes that is like, where my hug at? Where my hug at? Jason Tatum wondering where's his hug at? Where my hug at? Where my hug at? Them dudes is funny, I'm not gonna lie. Them dudes is funny. Where my hug at? Where my hug at? Where my hug at, folks? Where my hug at, G? 1 for 5 to start the game from Knueppel. 1 for 5 to start the game for Knueppel. Yeah. So far, it's a little bit of a successful hate watch. I believe some time has gone by in the Mavs game. The Mavs, I believe, was supposed to start at 7. Let me double check. I was severely wrong. I was severely wrong on that. The Mavericks do not start until 9:30. Yeah, Mavericks do not start until 9:30. They're playing the Clippers, right? So going to be a little bit of a later game, though. It is what it is, though. It is what it is. Scores around the NBA. Halftime for the Heat and Raptors, right? The Raptors are winning the Raptors are winning a game by 13 that they absolutely need to win in this little playoff push. Third quarter for the Bucks and Nets. Nets are, what the fuck? Hold on, wait. We're in the third quarter of an NBA game. It's fucking 53 to 47. In the third quarter of an NBA game, both teams barely have a sum of 100 points. I mean, granted, these are both like high school rosters, right? Granted, they're both high school rosters, but god damn, man. And the Hornets win their challenge, rightfully so. And LaMelo Ball with the fucking step back. God damn, he was already way behind the three-point line and then stepped back to like pretty much about the logo. Hits that motherfucker. Kita on the pick and roll with Jason Tatum finds Derek White open for a corner three. That's good. 39 to 33. B. Miller now with a wing three himself. That gets that to go. 42 to 33 off of the Brandon Miller wing three. Holy shit. Kita almost did the splits right there. Kita gets it to Jason Tatum on the wing. Jason Tatum looking for an isolation mid-range shot. Gets that to go. 42 to 35. for the mid-range from Jason Tatum. LaMelo almost got that 3 to go, and Sion James gets the foul and 1 off of the trash can bucket. Little trash bucket for Sion James. So at one point, I didn't even realize that game starts at 10. Game starts at 10. Game starts at 10. Rockets and Suns. Game starts at 10. I'm thinking, are we going to get like some extra time as Sion James misses the and 1 free throw? Jaylen Brown goes in directly at Sion James's chest, gets a spin layup to go. Sion James in the paint. Sion James getting out of the paint and into the ball with LaMelo Ball. And a moving screen is called for Diabate. And it will be Celtic ball. Moving screen from Diabate. I hate judging like what's a moving screen and what's not a moving screen, because to me, all these screens, they all look like they're moving. All those screens are moving. As we have Knueppel entering the game for LaMelo Ball. As Derek White hits a 3, makes it a 4-point game now, 44 to 40. Sion James, guard pick and roll. Nipples fading out. Hits a fucking 3-pointer. Again, wide open, he can hit. The moment he has some little bitch guarding him, some little Boston bitch guarding him, the moment he has one of those little bitches guarding him, can't hit. Can't hit. He ain't hitting. Very late closeout from Jaylen Brown. Very late closeout from Jaylen Brown, as Jaylen Brown is fouled. Yeah, Jaylen Brown is fouled ultimately. And we'll be going to the line for some free throws. First free throw from Jaylen Brown. Expecting a brick, so. I was expecting a break, but he made it. Damn, ESPN is televising the Spurs and the Blazers. Damn, kill it with fire. As Jaylen Brown is able to hit both free throws. I saw some wild shit right now with the Lakers on that screen as they were advertising Thursday's game as a little mid-range shot. The first shot that Knueppel has hit today with somebody guarding him is good. Jaylen Brown takes the screen from Vucevic. Vucevic gets it to Pritchard, and Pritchard where was the foul? Where was the foul exactly? Oh, it was on Keita. Foul on Keita in the post. Foul on Naman. Yes, Keita in the post. That's crazy. Atlanta's going to be a 5th seed, and nobody's going to give a shit because of Angel Reese. Keeping it a buck, though. Nobody's really going to give a shit. Nobody really has a reason to give a shit. Knueppel with a driving runner, unable to get that to go because, whoa. Bro, Amazon pisses me off with that fucking screen in the top corner. Like, I'm watching an NBA game. Why do I need, like, what's with this? What's with this top corner ring camera screen? As a jump ball with Brandon Miller and Jaylen Brown. Whoa. Did he throw up an X? Oh, it was Knueppel and Jaylen Brown. What the fuck was that? A jump ball attempt from Knueppel and Jaylen Brown. Knueppel straight up just grabs the hand that Jaylen Brown is going to try to tip the ball with. Jaylen Brown hits the first free throw off of the dumbass shit that Knueppel was doing. The Nippler. The Nippler with the dumbass foul. As Jaylen Brown hits both of those free throws, it is a 5-point game still with 5:26 left. A big pause. I'm trying to get a burger in my mouth. Just keeping it a bean. I'm trying to get a burger in my mouth. As the referees are having, I feel like nowadays, this never was a problem back then. I don't know why it's a problem now, or such a big problem now. Why the fuck don't the ref know when the game clock is running, or when like play is actually like what? Why do we have so much time with the game clock? We have so much more problems with the game clock nowadays than we had before. It feels like every minute as a Jaylen Brown pull-up three is good. 49-47. Boston only down by 2 now. Sion James with the ball. Gets it to the nipple. The nipple looking for a three. However, somebody was guarding him, so he unable to take it. Sion James takes it directly to Vucevic's chest. And Sion James is about to be shooting 2. Sion James is about to be shooting 2. Diabate. Oh, no, foul on the floor, I guess. Sion James hits the ball off of his knee. Tatum is fouled by the nipple. Tatum is fouled by the nipple. Second foul in about a minute. Or my bad. Second foul in about 2 minutes of game time for the nipple. As he will be putting Jason Tatum on the line. Jason Tatum on the line with the chance to tie the game. As he sinks the first free throw, gets that one to go. First free throw is good for JT. And Jason Tatum unable to get the second free throw to go. Hornets still lead it by 1. Bridges. The double screen. Kalkbrenner with the other one. And LaMelo Ball throws it to the knees of Ryan Kalkbrenner. Throws the knees at Ryan Kalkbrenner. As we're seeing Luka Garza not checking in, but just showing Luka Garza on the bench. Why? What reason? Corner 3 for Jordan Walsh. Gets that one to go. 51-49. Celtics retake the lead. Brandon Miller says, fuck you. As that lead barely lasts a moment. 52-51 from the 3 from Brandon Miller. JT on the drive. JT finds wing. Finds Jaylen Brown on the wing. Unable to get the three to go. It looked like Knueppel traveled. And a lob from the three-point line with 3:13 left to go. Who got the dunk? Who got the credit for the dunk? Just showing a replay of it. Oh, it's Brandon Miller. Brandon Miller got the credit for the dunk. Nice little find. Nice little find by the Knueppel. Nice little find from the little shit. Little shit with a nice find, right? Is what it is, right? It is what it is. Is what it is. The Knueppel is now 3 for 8. That's respectable now. And I don't like respectable. I want this dude to shit the fucking bed. Respectfully, I want this dude to shit the fucking bed. 3:13 left in the game. 3:13 left in the first half. My bad. Left in the first half. 3:13 left in the first half. Trece con 30. 13 con 30. 13 con 30. A full timeout from the Boston Celtics. Man, I've seen Reggie Miller's dumbass talking about Knueppel for Rookie of the Year, right? His little 3-point shooting little ass would say some dumbass shit like that too. Holy shit, Yuri Proska. I lost my girl, I can't even feel. I lost my girl, I can't even feel. Lost myself, am I really here? Oh shit, Lane Kiffin reunited with Jamarcus Russell. Love to see that. Love to see that. I lost myself. I can't even. God damn, we're already. What the fuck? These NBC and Peacock motherfuckers don't know how to do a commercial break. God damn, we almost missed like a whole shot and shit. Mid-ranger from. Oh, that was fucking money right there. Mid-range unable to get that to go from Jaylen Brown, though. Rebound from LaMelo Ball. However, once coming down with the rebound, Jordan Walsh picks and got his little fingers on the ball, got his paws on the ball, and LaMelo dribbles it off of his foot out of bounds. Celtics get a repossession and a Euro layup from Jaylen Brown. Gets that to go. They leave Miles Bridges wide open for a 3-point shot. Unable to get that to go. Miles Bridges hit one earlier in the night. Celtics only down 1. Vucevic looking for his first bucket of the day. Unable to get the wing three-pointer to go. Wide open wing three, might I add. LaMelo with the ball. LaMelo dribbling. Screen from B. Miller. B gets it to Josh Green, unable to get that to go. And Jordan Walsh off of the rebound steps out of bounds. And stuff when you make a hustle play, before with the LaMelo reach. And then, oh wait, are they gonna look at it? Are they gonna review it? Are they reviewing it? Oh, they're gonna review it. I mean, because it looks like it is over the line, but it also looks like his foot's like hovering over the line, right? Like the basketball shoe, like it'd be like this. Let's see. Like you know how. By the way, this ain't my shoe. This ain't my. I'll show you my shoes after this shit. I'll show you my shoe after this. Not like the shoe be like, and then it'd be like this, right? It'd be like this. It'd be like curved. It got a little curve to it, right? Nah, but oh, you know what? Just a little better, right? You know how like the shoe got like a little curve to it, right? Got a little curve to it. Yeah, this is my foot. Yeah, this is actually my fucking foot. It got a little curve to it. It looks like maybe this part was over, but it didn't look like he was stepping on the line or anything like that. Nipples. Nipples. No, do we get it? We get it. It's a very technical thing to be. It's very technical, but like nowadays, like with reviewing and shit like that, this should be real. This should get hella technical and shit. They win it? Nah, they did not win it. They did not win it. Looking at Tottenham Hotspur's propaganda. Love to see it. I really don't. I mean, I love watching Arsenal struggle today. We'll get to Arsenal struggling later on in the stream, but yeah, rebound for the Hornets, and Miles Bridges puts up a fucking just a big man dunk over Vucevic. Hello? And Vucevic tries getting his first layup off of a pick and roll, gets his shit blocked from Kalkbrenner. The three from Brandon Miller on the other end, unable to get that to go. Rebound from Jaylen Brown. Jaylen Brown now cooking. Jaylen Brown with the drive. Gets it to Jordan Walsh. Jordan Walsh finally gets it to Jason Tatum. Jason Tatum's wings three, unable to get that to go. And the rebound from Kalkbrenner. A 3-point game from Boston and the Hornets. 3-point game from Boston and Charlotte. LaMelo with the ball. LaMelo looking for the three. Should have shot it. LaMelo now top of the key again. LaMelo with the drive. And whoa! LaMelo drives. He drives. He sees Vucevic, right? Goes up. Reverses it. And a foul is called on Jason Tatum. Yeah, that was a nasty block from Kalkbrenner. And then this drive right here. You know, that's a foul. That's a foul. And Jason Tatum was able to partially block it. However, when you come down and you hit more of the body, you're hitting more of the body when you're swinging down. It's really not a good look, and it's a foul. It's still a foul. Even though you got all ball, it's still a foul though. When you're swinging down and you get more contact with the body swinging down, it's still a foul. It's still a foul. It is what it is. Jaylen Brown now with the ball. Jaylen Brown, as both free throws are in. Jaylen Brown gets it to Vucevic. Vucevic is still shooting. However, Jordan Walsh with the putback. The Hornets thought that was offensive basket interference. However, that was just a putback. LaMelo working on Jordan Walsh. This looks like abuse right here. And LaMelo didn't like it. Goes for a three. Three off of the screen from Kalkbrenner is good. 6-point game now for the Hornets and the Celtics. Jaylen Brown with the nice Euro into traffic. Unable to get that to go. Rebound from Bridges. Bridges gets it to LaMelo. Bridges with the ball. Bridges back to LaMelo. LaMelo now looking to take a shot at the end of the shot clock. About 6 seconds from shot clock and game clock. Finds B. Miller on the other end of the wing. B. Miller unable to get that shot to go. 6 seconds, 5 seconds now for the Celtics. Derek White looking to go coast to coast. And Derek White takes it low. Tries bringing it back up for the layup. And loses the ball completely as he's bringing the ball up. Oh, that was a foul. Yeah, that was a foul from Miles Bridges. Ultimately, though, that is the end of the first half, though. That was a very tough shot from LaMelo Ball off of that screen. That was a very tough shot from LaMelo Ball coming off of that screen. Yeah, tough shot. Tough shot from LaMelo to close out the half. Boston down 6. Boston is down 6, right? Boston is down 6. I think I'm gonna have a little bit of adequate time to give me a little burger, right? Give me a little burger, give me some fries, right? Give me some fries, give me a little burger and all that. And yeah. Yeah, be back. Yeah, Bronny James has a vaping addiction. Bronny James has a vaping addiction. Streets are saying that it is worse than mine. It is worse than mine. We'll be back. We'll be back with the burgers. Bing blah blue blue boom blah bow. Bing blah blue blue boom blah bow. Bing blah boom 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 blah bow. I don't really think this is doing right. Dog, I be using this shit like it's like ketchup and shit. I be using this bitch like it's ketchup. Dog, this shit is like OD. This shit is OD. This shit is OD. This shit is good. This shit is that good shit, that money shit, that delicious shit, right? I be using it like ketchup and shit. And you get you a habanero hot sauce that be a thick habanero hot sauce that you can just spread on like it's ketchup, right? Thick little hot sauce. Whoa, I almost fucked up the packaging. Fucked up the packaging in a sense that I almost got the dirty shit out of nowhere. Very unethical. I'm eating right. Eating. It's been kind of slow though recently. For the channel, right? It is what it is, right? Right? Feel me? But yeah, we're gonna push regardless though. It is what it is. The best thing is availability. So yeah, we're gonna try to continuously get to it. We're gonna continuously make ourselves available for streams, right? Tomorrow's schedule is looking like so tomorrow, right? The Astros are finally getting their first game on national television, right? First game on national television. And it's not even national television too, right? It's like you have to have like an ESPN subscription to see this game too, right? And like the thing is that like the answer probably to that is like, well, why don't you just get MLB Network, right? Well, you can't watch your fucking favorite teams on MLB Network, or at least if like you live in the same area as your favorite team, you can't fucking watch it. I live hella far away from Houston. I live a couple hours away from Houston, right? It's a drive, right? I would say that it's closer to or I'm closer to Houston than I am to Dallas or Arlington, wherever the Arlington. I believe Globe Life is in Arlington, right? Yeah, I do live closer to Houston. Even then, though, like I'm blacked out for both games on MLB. No, I took a shit before this game. I thought it was gonna be good. Bro, I might need to take another shit, right? Might actually need to take another shit. It's coming up on scary hours in here, right? My stomach is about to be bubbling. I train hard so I can eat like shit. I train hard so I can eat like shit. You can't enjoy the shit that you do without not eating. You can't enjoy the shit that you do without not enjoying what you eat. That's what I was trying to look for. That's what I was trying to look for. We're gonna let that settle for a little bit. Let that settle for a little bit. Fried on. Bro, I was about to show the beer again. Right? I was drinking some Stone Cold IPAs last night during the game. That shit got me lit. Right? Shit got me lit. Yeah, I'm not really much of a drinker though. I kind of quit last year, but I've had like spells, right? It's on occasion, right? Like national championship, that's an occasion, right? National championship, that's an occasion, and the next time is gonna be wild. I mean, it's gonna be wild. I'm gonna be on break, and because my sister is turning 21, she's turning 21, right? So it's a pretty big holiday for the states, right? The 21st birthday, right? It's a pretty big holiday for the states, right? Usually, you drink, right? You get your first little drink, right? My sister is not put it like this, right? She's been acting like she's been 21 for a little minute, right? Acting like she's been 21 for a little minute, right? And nothing bad, right? Nothing bad because I was actually worse. I was actually a lot worse, but yeah, no, it is what it is, though. It is what it is. Pretty big holiday. It's gonna be the first time that she's gonna be able to drink and not be in trouble for it, right? Yeah. We are coming up on. Is that 4 minutes left? Oh shit! Only 4 minutes left. Damn. I need to take a piss. Is Mr. Pistol Popple? What the fuck? My dyslexia is kicking in. No, my CTE is kicking in. It's Mr. Pistol Popper. Flacco locked and loaded. Life's a bitch and she pussy pop. Know why? Cause I got her open. That pussy soaking. Fuck was you promoting? Huge ASAP Rocky fan. Did that shit on camera. Oh shit, now. Dude ain't shy. Dudes is not shy. Dudes is not fucking shy. Where my little pen at? Damn, so am I not gonna have time to do my I have a peep. Am I not gonna have time to do my little ranty rant? Am I not gonna have time to do my little rant? Oh shit. All right, let's try to. I mean, you know what? Let's just try to get as much of my rant as I can off possible. Try to get as much of my rant off as possible. I forgot to put 2 in the front. All right, so basically, right, wondering why. This is a Knueppel hate watch, right? Wondering why this is a hate watch for Knueppel, right? So, yeah, this rookie of the year race, the rookie of the year race has been getting very hectic, right? Been very back and forth between both rookies, and right. So like about pretty much like about the start of the year, right? The start of the year, right? It was pretty apparent that Cooper Flag was. I mean, it was no debate really. Cooper Flag was, he's putting up stats, right? He's putting up the stats, right? Number one overall pick, right? Main focus on his team, right? And he's doing pretty decent at it too. Pretty decent start to his NBA career, right? Breaking a lot of records, right? Or I guess the records in a minute, right? But start of his career, right? He's doing his thing, right? Until he gets injured, right? He gets injured, and then he gets injured for a little minute, right? He gets injured for a little minute, and then all of a sudden, you start hearing a whole lot of Knueppel, right? You start seeing a whole lot of Knueppel, right? Knueppel having a pretty decent season himself, right? Not too shabby. However, the argument is for or the argument with Knueppel is that threes. It's about it. Threes. It's not like he's putting up points or anything. Not like he's putting up like rebounds, assists, or the defense, right? Not like his playmaking is doing anything really crazy, right? It's the threes. It's about it. It's the threes. It's the only thing that he's really been offering, right, is the 3-pointers. And when as the game is actually about to start, shit. And so when we factor in that one dude is just shooting threes as shit, LaMelo Ball has been inbounded the ball. LaMelo to Nipples to Diabate. And a driving floater for LaMelo Ball is good. You know what? I mean, shit. You know what? Now that I'm thinking about it, yeah, we can probably. There might be some time in between games, right? We do it. We can do it then. We can do that shit then. Hopefully, we can do that shit then. Sam Hauser. Oh, actually, no, because I'm gonna look for another burger. As a 3-pointer for Sam Hauser is unable to go. No points has scored so far to start the second half. And a 3-pointer as LaMelo unable to land. However, the foul is not called. Rebound Boston. Hauser. Jason Tatum now. Long three. Gets that one to go. 3-pointer for Jason Tatum. Makes it a 5-point game. Diabate in the middle. Looks for Nipples. Nipples unable to get that to go, despite that being a wide open shot. Fuck is happening, Nipples? I thought we were a 3-point shooter, man. Thought we were a 3-point shooter, brother. Very late closeout from Nematis Kita on that 3-pointer from LaMelo. Really thought he got fouled. Inbound for Boston. Jaylen Brown with the ball. Jaylen Brown. Damn, I have a pimple on the side of my head. Jaylen Brown with the mid-range shots. Rebound from Nipple. LaMelo dribbling the ball around. Gets it to B. Miller. B. Miller gets it to Diabate. Diabate gets it back to Melo. LaMelo with a runner gets that to go. LaMelo Ball having a fucking sick-ass game so far. It's 27 points from LaMelo Ball. Holy shit. Hold on now. Hold on, folks. We about to see a 40 or a 50 piece from LaMelo as a 3-pointer from the Kita screen from Jason Tatum, unable to go. However, Kita with the trash bucket again makes it a 5-point game. Kita getting a whole lot of trash buckets. LaMelo airballs a 3 from the Diabate screen on the other end. LaMelo feeling himself. Having a little heat check. Heat check from LaMelo Ball. Drive from Jason Tatum on the other end. Drive layup is good. Driving layup is good for Jason Tatum. Brandon Miller bringing up the ball down the court. Brandon Miller with a mid-range jumper is fouled. Brandon Miller is fouled on the mid-range jumper. Brandon Miller looking like Shai Gilgeous-Alexander with the big-ass nose. Fuck Brandon Miller. No, Musa Diabate looking like Shai Gilgeous-Alexander with that big-ass nose, though. Shai got a regular nose. Diabate got a police dog sniffer on him. As B. Miller gets both of the free throws to go. JT, top of the key. JT with another screen from Kita. Two screens from Kita. Gets the two. Oh, gets a three to go. It looked like he was on the line for a second. Gets the three to go. Makes it a 2-point game. LaMelo. Driving. A nice little body pick from Diabate. As Kita is unable to contest the layup for LaMelo Ball. Gets it wide open. Kita now with the post. Gets it back to Derek White. Derek White with a three-pointer. Gets that one to go. 1-point game now. Boston down by 1. Miles Bridges. What the fuck? Gets it back to LaMelo. LaMelo with a double screen. LaMelo with a step back. Gets that to go. LaMelo now with 32 points. LaMelo, LaMelo about to do a crazy ass. He's about to take a crazy ass shot. coming down the court right here. He's about to take a crazy ass shot. Jason Tatum in isolation, air balls over Musa Diabate. Air balls the 3-pointer. Dumbass isolation basketball from Jason Tatum. Damn, bro, I got a pimple on the side of my head. You can't see it. Because there's a bunch of hair covering it, but like, I feel it. I feel that pimple. I don't like it. Diabate on top of the key. Diabate with getting it to the nipple. The nipple gets that shit blocked from Kita. Kita unable to. Wait, what? Is that a foul or is it out on Kita? It looked like Kita caught his rebound out of bounds. Yeah, Kita caught his own block out of bounds. Kita blocking the shit out of Knueppel. Knueppel thought he was just going to be able to just walk in, lay the ball up. Needed some more intensity out of the nipple. Diabate gets it to LaMelo. LaMelo with a reverse layup, gets free throws out of it though. Reverse layup, unable to go, is able to get to the free throw line, however. Melo shooting to make it a 6-point game and for his 33rd and 34th points. First shot from LaMelo is good. See a little kid in the crowd with a LaMelo Ball bat head and a Jason Tatum jersey. Quite interesting. Interesting little kid. Second free throw from Melo is good. 34 points on the night for LaMelo Ball. I'm thinking we're getting a 50-piece out of LaMelo today. Could be a little 50-piece. Jaylen Brown, wide open 3-point is good. 3-point game now for the Celtics. LaMelo is hot. LaMelo looking for a heat check. LaMelo has Jordan Walsh on him. LaMelo now has Keita on him. And Jordan Walsh gets the steal from behind. And a very tough spinning layup from Jaylen Brown is good to go. 74-73. Boston is down by one. Corner 3 for Miles Bridges, unable to go. Rebound from JT. JT bringing the ball up the court. Tatum finds Jaylen Brown in the corner, unable to get that to go, and it will be Boston ball. It will be Boston ball with 6:23 left in the third quarter. 6:23 left into the third quarter. Boston ball and commercial break. We will be going into commercial break. A lot of basketball played without a commercial break. I can't lie. Cannot lie. Cannot lie. I know TV execs are pissed. Like, what? We changed networks so people have to pay for all these different subscriptions, and you're not adding the shit out of them? What the fuck is wrong with y'all? I need more ads, said the TV exec. I need more ads, said the TV executive. Boom, boom, in the club, high tail with my shades on, In the club, high as hell with my shades on, Bro, I've been listening to the Netsband, the new Netsband album recently, and I mean, there's a lot of mid, right? There's a lot of mid on the album, but like, there's a couple bangers on it though. There's a couple bangers on that shit though. Like Shades On's a fucking banger. Shades On is a banger. Paris Hilton is a banger. And I like the Lil Bieber song too. But Shades On is probably my favorite song on the newest Netsband album. In the club, high as hell, with my shades on. In the club, high as hell, with my shades on. They're showing a Giannis commercial. It's so funny them showing a Giannis commercial, especially right now with everything that's been going on with the Bucks, right? Bro, this dude Shams, Sharania keeps tweeting about Giannis Antetokounmpo, right? At this point, I don't give a shit. about the Giannis Antetokounmpo drama. Just tell me that he's fucking getting traded. Tell me that he's getting traded. Tell me that he's signing with another team. I don't give a shit, bro. Give me the news, bro. Give me the news. Not some like, oh, Giannis doesn't want to be there. Or Giannis doesn't know if he wants to be there. Or Giannis's contract, I don't give a shit about what Nike and Giannis have going on. I don't give a shit about any of that. Do not give a shit, bro. Shams dropped like a... Shams is having a fucking Knueppel game that he did for the year. as a layup from Jordan Walsh is good to go, and the Boston Celtics take the lead. Zion James with a wide open corner three, unable to get that to go. However, Jaylen Brown is unable to get the rebound himself. Can't tell with my shades on. With my shades on. With my shades on. Zion James inbounding the ball. Hornets can already tell are looking for LaMelo. Zion James with a three-pointer. What the fuck was that, though? And a cross-court steal from Zion James after the brick, as Hornets retain possession immediately. Brandon Miller with a tough fading shot as they show Kobe White on the bench in Chicago Bulls colors. Pretty interesting. Jason Tatum dribbling. Gets it out to Jaylen Brown, who drives it in and turns the ball over. And a cross-court pass from LaMelo Ball to Brandon Miller for the dunk. Got a little bit more hype than for LaMelo doing it than the Knueppel doing it earlier in the second quarter. Jaylen Brown trying to isolate LaMelo. And Peyton Pritchard with a travel. It will be Hornets ball. In the club, eyes out, with my shades on. Brandon Miller receiving the screen from Diabate. Brandon Miller, shifty. Brandon Miller looking for the drive and gets the layup to go over Kita. 6'10", long frame is very hard to block. It's not exactly blocking the Knueppel. As JT with the bad pass leads to LaMelo Ball steal, and goddamn. As LaMelo Ball is going up, Kita just pushes the shit out of LaMelo. Kita pushing the shit out of LaMelo Ball, and I believe that's 2 free throws. Yeah, 2 free throws coming up for LaMelo Ball. LaMelo Ball looking to extend the lead to 7 and extend his point total to about 26. Oh no, 36. $35 for LaMelo. $35 for LaMelo. So they're doing a shot compilation before giving LaMelo Ball the fucking ball. Now that shit looks during the game. Like the ref has the ball. It's like, nope. They're showing highlights right now. I can't give you the ball back. LaMelo hits his second free throw. Felt stupid. It just felt stupid. 36 points for LaMelo Ball as Boston now has the ball again. Boston. 2 screens for Jaylen Brown. Jaylen Brown now driving the ball in. Unable to get the driving hook to go. Rebound for the Hornets. Brandon Miller. Mid-range jumper. Unable to get that to go. Rebound for Pritchard. Pritchard to Brown. Brown gets it to a wide open Jordan Walsh, who is there for the jam. 5-point game off of the Jordan Walsh dunk. With my shades on. In the club. And a double screen almost is able to get a wide open layup for LaMelo. LaMelo now has Kita on him. Lamella looking to play with Kita, unable to get the shot going. However, Ryan Kalkbrenner is there for the garbage points. Charlotte currently on a 10-2 run. Jaylen Brown having trouble getting some separation on Grant Williams. And Grant Williams just blocks the shit out of Jaylen Brown's shot attempt, and a wide open dunk is missed from Sion James. Baylor Sharman on the other end with a three-pointer to make it a 4-point game. A timeout is called off the Baylor Sharman three-point attempt or three-point made basket. 4-point game again for the Charlotte Hornets. Boston having very trouble dying. Very trouble dying for Boston. However, it's been a pretty competitive game, though. It's been a pretty competitive game. Boston's kind of been one shot away from turning it all around, but hasn't been able to hit that shot, or at least hasn't been able to hit those steam stretch of shots in a row. Look at this motherfucker right here. Look at this little motherfucker. That motherfucker is pressure. Burn by today. Now, ideally, that's probably what my burger would look like. Ideally, right? Just some fries, cheese, hot sauce, right? The only thing I would probably add would probably be like a jalapeno, right? Or jalapenos. Like sliced up jalapenos, right? Put that bitch on the burger, too. That would probably be the money shot, but it is what it is, though. It is what it is. In the club has hell with my shades on, with my shades on, with my shades on. Boom, 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 boom. Bro, okay, yeah. I forgot. I wanted to get into this. So earlier in the first quarter, they were promoting. I saw this for like half state. I was like, bro, there ain't no fucking way I was looking at that shit. So like a little part in the the second quarter, they're showing the previews for Thursday's games, right? And right, Boston, the Knicks, right? You know, so they have like the picture of Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown, right? I mean, Jason Tatum and Jalen Brunson, my bad. Jalen Brunson, Jason Tatum, right? Stars, right? They're stars. They're stars. It is what it is, but they're stars, right? You got to admit, they're stars. And then the Laker and Golden State game afterwards, however, right? They have, they got Steph, right? They got Steph, right? Steph a star, right? As the game is back on, as Grant Williams shoots back-to-back three-pointers and gets the second one to go. All right, so they're showing Steph, right? And then the Lakers, right? The Lakers showing Luke Kennard. Right, fuck it, Luke Kennard. Three-pointer from Peyton Pritchard to respond back is good to go. 87-83. Another three from Grant Williams, unable to get that to go. Rebound, Jordan Walsh. Yeah, so they're showing Luke Kennard to promote the Laker and the Laker and Warriors game. That's interesting. Pritchard with the second three-pointer gets that to go. Back-to-back threes from Peyton Pritchard makes it a 1-point game. Yeah, dog, it was fucking hilarious seeing Luke Kennard representing the Lakers like that. It's hilarious. Hilarious. Driving layup for LaMelo Ball is no good. Save from the nipple. And Baylor Sherman was able to get the save. Baylor was able to get the save, and it will be 2 free throws actually for Baylor. As they're calling a foul on LaMelo Ball. Yeah, he grabbed Baylor from the back. Pause, but he grabbed him from the back. And Baylor is looking to I'm thinking, oh no. I thought it was going to be 2 free throws for Baylor. Boston with the ball. Jaylen Brown with the ball. Jaylen Brown in the mid-range. Looking to post up on Knueppel. Fade away. Unguarded. Knueppel, shit defense. Right, shit defense for Knueppel. Trying to stop that fadeaway jumper from Jaylen Brown. That's good to go. And Boston now has the lead over the Hornets. The nipple with the push-off on Jaylen Brown that gets no called. The nipple having trouble with Jaylen Brown. The nipple having trouble with Kita. The nipple unable to get to the mid-range to go. 5 seconds left for Jaylen Brown to get a bucket. Runner from Jaylen Brown gets it to go. And it is a 3-point game to end the third quarter. 90-87 going into the fourth quarter. Good Lord. Kita looked like he landed pretty awkwardly. He's still on the floor. Kita still. Can we get a replay on how Kita landed? Oh no! It was a head clash between Kita and Josh Green. Head clash between Kita and Josh Green. Nothing major. Well, head clashes are major, but yeah, nothing major. Nothing major from there. But do I have any more waters? Oh, I do. I just need a. This is trash. In the clock, eyes out with my shades on. In the club, eyes out with my shades on. Yeah, with my shades on. Yeah, my shades on. Yeah. Luke Kennard is fucking hilarious. Dog. Boom, 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 boom. Dog, bro. WWE's kind of been on. I don't know if it's been on fire or like. In the club, high as hell, with my shades on. With my shades on. With my shades on. In the club, high as hell, with my shades on, yeah. Boom, 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 boom. Sheesh. Aiden Ross trying to get baby alien on a fucking brand wrist card. What the fuck am I looking at? Damn, Astros are giving away cheap tickets? Hold on. Astros giving away cheap ticks? Sheesh, might need to do something about that. Sheesh, might need to do something about that. Brick to start the quarter for Derek White. And yeah. Look at fucking nipple. Look at the nippler. The nipple try to get open. Knueppel, since having Jaylen Brown guard him, has been in hell. As a nice turnaround jumper from Miles Bridges is able to get that to go 89-90. Jaylen Brown on the wing. Jaylen Brown. It's back to Pritchard. Pritchard looking to cook. Pritchard gets it to Vucevic. Vucevic finally gets a bucket. Vucevic finally gets a bucket. 3-point game. Back to 3-point game. Colin Knueppel gets a mid-range, unable to get that to go, gets his own rebound for a layup, unable to get that to go, right? 2 shots bricked by Con Knueppel. Whatever the fuck you want to call that dude. As they're replaying the head clash from Keita and Josh Green. Yeah, an African, like a real African, and an Aussie banging heads. Steel banging heads with metal. Jaylen Brown was able to get his first free throw to go. Second free throw from Jaylen Brown is good as well. 5-point game for Boston. 5-point game. Boston is up. Sion James is getting Ben Simmons treatment from the 3-point line. Sion James looking for the 3, unable to get that to go. There's a lot of that shit in the bottom, right? There's a lot of physical body movement from the bottom with Peyton Pritchard and Grant Williams. A lot of physical body movement. In the club, with my shades on. In the irons out with my shades on. As bad pass from Derek White ends up in the turnover. Hornets the ball. Hornets has the ball. Hornets looking to do something with the ball. Hornets has the ball. As corner 3 is available for Sion James. Unable to get that to go, though. I see why they're giving Sion James the Ben Simmons treatment. Rebound from JT. JT looking to isolate. JT gets it to Vucevic, who's been unable to hit from the outside, and a breakaway dunk for Moussa Diabate makes it a 3-point game. Jaylen Brown, top of the key. Jaylen Brown receives the screen from Derek White. Gets the matchup he wants. Knueppel cannot guard shit. And Jaylen Brown plays with his food for a layup. Jaylen Brown plays with his food for a layup. Seems like Knueppel is having a tough time guarding. If you ain't got straps, Pat, you can't play. Nippler with a three-pointer to respond to the shitty defense that he's been playing this half. I believe that is his first bucket of this half. First bucket of this half, as he is, he's 3 for 7 from 3, but it's probably, I think it's a lot worse, a whole heck of a lot worse from the field. Missed mid-range for Jaylen Brown, as Miles Bridges is trying to facilitate all that. Miles Bridges unable to get the pass to Diabate and almost turned it over. In the club, eyes out with my shades on. Yeah, Knueppel is 4 for 14. Yeah. What a little shitter. Missed mid-range from Brandon Miller. Jason Tatum looking to make a play. Jason Tatum playing with his food. Jason Tatum gets the layup on Moussa Diabate. Diabate tried guarding Jason Tatum from the perimeter. Did not end up pretty. As I hear my dog barking. I hear the dog barking. They are fucking with this dog. Yeah, I hear her barking. The breakaway for Derek White. Derek White's in the corner. Derek White's looking to make a play. Peyton gets the 3 to go. Peyton Pritchard gets the 3 to go. Peyton Pritchard gets the 3 to go. Weather delay. Wait, what? Huh? 7:20 left in the fourth quarter. What the fuck? What the fuck did I look at? Hornets timeout. Okay. That's a little better, right? Hornets timeout. Hornets call a timeout. Hornets call a timeout after the Peyton Pritchard three-pointer. 7-point game. The Celtics have a lead over the Hornets. 7-point game. Oh shit! Jeremy Fears is having a 38-point game right now for the Pelicans. 38 points for Jeremy Fears. Kind of crazy when you really think about it. Love to see that out of Jeremy Fears. Shit. After this stream, I think I'm going to go and pay my Apple Music, or at least attempt to go pay my Apple Music, because I'm going on a trip soon. I need Apple Music, dog. I need it. I hear that little shit running around too. I hear that little shit running around. Anywhere I roam. Anywhere I roam. Sheesh. New Tatsuya Imai mural at Daikin. Love to see that. Love to see that. New Tatsuya Imai mural at Daikin. Love to see that shit. It's a new era, folk. It's a new era, folk. Got big bad Hunter Brown out for a little bit. Shy. We got Imai. We chilling. We got Imai. As Derek White is guarding LaMelo Ball very intensely. Very intense guarding from Derek White. Bridges gets it to Nipshit. Dipshit. Turnover from Dipshit. Almost turns it over as the ref bails him out off of that bad pass. That was a bail. That was a bail call. That was indeed a bailout call right there. What the fuck was that? Absolutely horrid. Anywhere I roam, where I lay resting home, I'm on my home. JT, ISOing. JT fucking up LaMelo Ball. However, Diabate with great help. Oh, fuck. And a three from Pritchard. Unable to get that to go. Jason Tatum, corner, trying to do some work on B. Miller. B. Miller gets cooked. Jason Tatum with the step back three on B. Miller. 10-point game now for Boston. Boston really putting it on them in the second half. Turnover from LaMelo Ball. Ends up in Jaylen Brown's hand. Jaylen Brown restarting the offense. Jaylen Brown just missing the backdoor cut from Vucevic. However, the drive to the rim is good for Jaylen Brown. Immediately another timeout is called for the Hornets. 2 quick buckets for the Celtics as another timeout is called for the Hornets, as they seem to be in shambles a little bit. Anywhere I roam, where I lay my head on. Why so serious? Why so serious? Anywhere I roam, where I lay my head on. Na 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 na. Hey hey hey. Goodbye. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Hey, hey, hey. Goodbye. Bro, this dude, Knueppel is shit. I'm not gonna lie, he's kind of shit. He's pretty shit. We're watching him today. I mean, he's shit. He's mid. Like, God bless the dude. Dude can't get a shot off. Dude can't hit a shot. Like, what the fuck are we doing? What the fuck are we doing here? The fuck we be doing in this motherfucker? One shining moment. Bro, that's crazy. They caught a. That's crazy. They caught Mike Vrabel in infidelity before he was able to get Jaylen Brown via trade. Yeah, I know them. I know them fans has got to be pissed. I know them fans is pissed. I know them fans is fucking pissed. I know this fans is pissed. Oh, really? Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. Know yourself. Know your worth. My action play another LaMelo Ball coming off of the timeout. LaMelo Ball looking for a open mid-range, unable to get that to go. Rebound, Jaylen Brown. Jaylen Brown pushing the ball up the court. Jaylen Brown looking like he turned it over. He indeed turned it over. He had Peyton Pritchard on the wing in that drive. However, decides to take it up on two people. B. Miller with the pick and roll on with Miles Bridges. Miles Bridges now with the ball in the paint. Miles Bridges gets it to go. Nice little post layup for Miles Bridges. Nice little post layup for Miles Bridges. Nice little post layup for Miles Bridges. Get about with the ball. Jaylen Brown backs it out to Peyton Pritchard. Peyton Pritchard unable to get that to go. However, the tip out for Vucevic gets it to Derek White, resets the possession, and a foul on the floor as LaMelo Ball they're having some trouble guarding Jaylen Brown. And the whole team's having some trouble guarding Jaylen Brown, not just nip shit. Not just a nippler. It is the whole team that can't guard. JT back out to Vucevic. Vucevic gets it to the wing of Jaylen Brown. Jaylen Brown now with the drive on Diabate. Is that an and one? Oh no. What? A travel? It's a very interesting foul call right there. Interesting foul call. LaMelo with the ball. 4 minutes left into the game. Down by 10 now. Diabate. Diabate gets to the B. Miller. B. Miller. Step back three for B. Miller. Unable to get that to go. Bridges tried to get the rebound to LaMelo Ball. However, turns it over to Jason Tatum. Another very fast foul for LaMelo Ball. How many does LaMelo have? LaMelo is grabbing his hand a little bit. Pause. How many does LaMelo have at this point? Shit. Derek White with the ball. Gets it to a corner of Vucevic. Vucevic has yet to hit a three-pointer. He needs to get the fuck away from the three-point line. And a very tough shot taken from Jaylen Brown. It goes absolutely nowhere near the basket. LaMelo only has 3. Oh, you can argue he has a little bit more. Okay. Nobody. They all have been having kind of trouble guarding him. But you know who's been kind of guarding him pretty nicely is Grant Williams as a pull-up jumper for Knipshit. Salvages his shooting percentage a little bit more. 5 for 15 for Knipshit. As Knipshit having trouble guard Jaylen Brown. And the kick out to Jason Tatum results in a driving reverse layup for Jason Tatum. Miles Bridges gets to Diabate. Diabate gets it to Grant Williams. Grant Williams' 3 is no good. Rebound from Vucevic. Pritchard with the ball. Gets it to Jaylen Brown. 2:30 left into the game. Jaylen Brown with Knueppel guarding him. Step back mid-range jumper on Knueppel is food all day, all night long. Jaylen Brown has 35 points and almost, I'd say more than half of them is on Knipshit. Rookie of the year, by the way. Rookie of the year, by the way. Rookie of the year. Derek White gets it to Jaylen Brown, who finds a wide open Vucevic, but he's been wide open for a reason. Now we're within the 2-minute mark. 3-pointer from Knipshit, no good. However, it is still Hornets ball with Diabate and Vucevic fighting for it. As Vucevic is going to the bench.